Welcome to Cabbage Cage, another versus battles we guess ultimately. What we do here is we pit two various characters head to head, and we do our best to figure out who'd win a battle. For example, Mad Max versus Snake Plissken in a jungle with a predator. Who comes out alive, who wins, who kills the other. But if there is no place specified, we'll assume that the combatants are on a small island. The characters will have access to the tools and weapons they would normally use, fully motivated to defeat each other and their opponent any way that they would traditionally, and do their best, to our silly knowledge, to see who would win. All right, today I have my boy Josh in with me today.
Hello.
Sorry, such a kid-friendly hello there. So feel free to come up with any ideas you have, Josh. I have a few already waiting for us. So,
Well, let's do it. Let's see what you got.
all right, let's go off number one here. I think this is a good one for you. Batman versus Dr. Doom playing a game of Monopoly.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go with Doom.
Okay, give me your reasons for Doom.
He's a pretty good strategist, so I'm going to assume that he knows how to not only count cards, but count dominoes. I mean, he's probably gone to...
Dominoes? This is Monopoly.
Oh, this is Monopoly.
Just Monopoly.
It's Monopoly. Well, he knows how to count money then. And he's rich.
So
He's a smart dude. And I mean, once his opponent passes go and try to collect that $200, he's going to foot dive on their ass.
All right. I see your point for Doom. He owns his own little country already in the books. We're assuming this is comic book Dr. Doom and not the terrible movie version, of course.
Oh, God.
And so Victor Von Doom, he's got an empire. Not necessarily a monopoly, but an empire for sure. So he's definitely good with taxes. I'm thinking he's going to go for those taxes right away.
Oh, so he's not going to do the Donald Trump thing, huh?
Maybe not. But I also think he's going to be strict on the go to jail rule. I don't think he's going to be one of those guys who would capitalize on free parking. And this is where I go back to Batman. I think Batman's going to be the type of guy who capitalizes on free parking. He's a rebel. He's a vigilante. Doom's a villain, but this guy's a vigilante. He's going to take advantage. He's used to using his money for his own gain. More so, I think that makes a good point for Batman in some cases.
You know what? That is true, money-wise. But there's no one more scheming and opportunistic than Doom. And
more than Batman?
More than Batman. More than Batman. I think if he... I think you hit the nail on the head as far as going to jail. If you were to go to jail, would you want to go to jail in, what is it, Latvia? Is that... be stuck there?
Or Arkham Asylum.
Asylum. But I mean, in Latvia, you might get your...
Okay, they're playing the game, all right? They're actually playing the game. They're actually not going to those countries.
I understand, but with Doom, if you go to jail on the board, he's so devious, he might just throw you in jail.
Okay, here's another point, I think. Who cheats first between the two? And how would they cheat?
Ooh. I would say Doom is smarter than Batman.
Oh.
And I think Batman will ultimately...
That might be controversial. That's debatable. Definitely debatable. I mean, he did save his mother from hell. From the devil, or the devil-like character, Mephisto.
Yeah.
But Batman's done some crazy stuff. I don't know.
Batman's done some crazy stuff, but I feel like he's done some crazy stuff because he had to outwit someone who is possibly smarter than him.
He has done it.
Yeah. So he's...
Ra's al Ghul.
I know, but he had to be the first one to break that barrier. That's where your little point comes in. Who's going to cheat first?
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman's going to cheat first.
Batman's going to cheat first.
I'm with you. I see that too. I see Batman cheating first.
Yeah, but you know what? Back to the whole...
Because Doom plays fair in a lot of his scenarios. Like, he doesn't like to... He likes to come up on top, but he doesn't like necessarily cheat his way unless he has to.
Oh, and that's to my point, is that he's usually the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah?
Yeah, he usually is. But is he smarter than a bat?
Well, who wins this game? We get some points. Who do you think wins the game?
Has anyone won the game? I've played Monopoly before. I've never finished it.
Oh, I've won the game many a time, Josh. I play it dirty too. Like my friends call it out, and they go like, "I do immunity." So if I give you if you want Park Place because you have Boardwalk, and I'm like, you know what, Josh, I'll give you Park Place, but this is what the deal is. I get immunity. I constantly land free on your hotels. And you're like, fine, I'll kill everyone else. So what I have is you take out everybody else for me, but I'm always safe on that property. So you have to own other properties to take me out. So that's how I play Monopoly to win.
Oh man,
That's a good strategy.
That's a really good strategy.
But I'm not Batman or Doctor Doom.
I think ultimately Doom's whole end game is to own everything. But how do you own everything if your opponent is just super wealthy?
You bring up his wealth. Batman's used to having money. I don't think he treasures money as much as a Doom would, because he treats it as a government. And I think Batman, back to the point, it just has a lot of money, and he just throws it away on a Batmobile, Batcopter.
But he makes it rain.
But you know what? I'll say this. As a guy who actually wins the game of Monopoly from time to time, that is a good strategy, is to buy everything as much as possible. If you're conservative with your money in the beginning, you generally lose because you don't own anything. You can't trade, and you can't win. I'm going Batman. For my vote is Batman.
Well, I'm going to stick with Doom, mainly because we are talking about a board game here, and there are limited financial resources. So ultimately, Batman's going to have to deal with what he's got in front of him, and I don't know if he's ever had to do that.
Okay, so we do have to come up with the winner, and I knew this might happen from time to time. Let's rock, paper, scissors of this.
Oh, can't we just Rochambeau? Just kick me in the balls.
You got balls of steel, so I can't.
Ready?
Oh, wait, on it or after it?
We'll go rock, paper, and then, we'll do it on it.
Okay. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, Batman wins with the scissors.
God damn it.
All right, so ultimately we came to the decision Batman won through a draw-ish kind of decision, but that was pretty good. Do you have one you want to do?
Let's keep going off the list.
All right. So that was more of a mission-based one, or one with parameters. Let's do one that's just a plain old versus. This one's going to be kind of relevant. We're going to go movie versions of Thanos with the gauntlet, versus Superman. Cinematic versions.
Oh, that's going to be tough. I'm going to go with...
Let's play through. Okay, so in this universe, cinematic-wise, Superman's pretty much not weak to anything. I mean, he's kind of weak to kryptonite. Kind of. I mean, he can hold the giant spear of kryptonite, and he seems to still be okay.
He can have kryptonite wasabi, and he'll be good.
Well, he slowed down. He became to human level at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You remember he could swing at Batman, and Batman could block it with a full mech armor, Dark Knight style.
Yeah.
Protect himself for a bit. Thanos has all abilities, but they're timed. I mean, if you notice, it takes some effort to close his fist to make each reality or power or time stone by motion happen.
And not just close his fist, but if you watch the cinematic version, he had to like clench and like kind of give a little oomph to it. You know? That's how you make powers go. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm a little confused as to how he had so much trouble with Batman, and yet he was able to race Barry Allen clear across from coast to coast.
Oh, you really actually saw Justice League, huh?
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
I fell asleep through some of it, so I might be the best judge of this battle. In
What's
particular.
that kid's name again? Ezra Miller. I mean, I don't have a crush on him or anything, but he's a good-looking kid.
Oh, okay. If that's the turn it takes, this is the turn it takes on this episode. That's fine, Josh.
Anyway, back to
Ezra Miller. The Ezra Miller show. Anyways.
So since my roots are with Marvel, I'm going to stick with Thanos. I'm going to stick with Thanos.
So how do you think Thanos gets done?
Reality gem.
Mind you, they're on the island. They start off on the island since we didn't give a specific location.
They're
on the island.
They're going to be on the island, and Thanos is going to use the reality gem before Superman can even get to him, and he's going to make Lois like super sexy and hot and naked and like soups.
We have to think Thanos as Thanos would do in the cinematic universe. We can't come up with with our crazy ideas of what they would do. You have to keep in the realm of what they would do normally.
Then he would probably put her in some sort of a distress just to mess up his psyche.
Oh, so you say he teleports Lois and to the island. So he brings Lois, teleports her to the island, and then
creates the illusion. Yeah, similar to what he did with like the Collector.
Oh, so you're saying it's not even a real Lois?
It's not a real Lois. It's using
I don't think
the
that's
reality
gonna fool.
gem.
I don't think that's gonna fool Superman. He's got X-ray vision.
Oh.
He can't fool this Superman, or probably any Superman that way. To be
Can't fool the
honest,
soups.
Can't fool him.
Fool the soups.
How do you think
man.
Thanos can get it done? I'm just curious.
You know what? You really put a butt plug in my reality one.
I don't think you can do it with the reality stone. I think you can slow down Superman with a power stone, but I don't think you can kill
the time
him.
stone. Time stone.
But what do you do with the time stone?
You just keep rewinding him every time he tries to fly.
So you're saying like a Doctor Strange thing?
It's like a Doctor Strange.
So you're just hoping you tire out Superman.
Yeah.
I think the Superman's too diligent. He's weak-minded. I'll say he's the weaker-minded of the Supermen that are out there. But if he's motivated to kill or stop somebody, as we've seen, I don't think you're going to stop this one. I think I don't know. I mean, let me bring it to my point. The Superman's not really weak to many things. He's got super speed, for sure. Mm-hmm. So I think he could even get to Thanos before he clenches his fist. But I don't think he's clever enough to know that's how the powers work. So this is where I give Thanos the advantage, is Superman's a reactor. Unless he's the evil Superman where he's fighting the rest of the Justice League. He's like, I'll address the scenario, think a little bit, because I don't like to react right away. I like a lot of people die in a courthouse before I do anything. But then I'll be sad, or I'll try to do better next time kind of guy. So he's there. He sees Thanos. Thanos, I think, gets the first shot. I don't know which stone he uses first. He seems to go with the Power Stone a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Or even the purple. Which one's the purple one?
The purple one. The purple one is.
They all shoot a lame laser. Yeah, they all shoot a lame laser pretty much. They slow you down. They throw you around. Because I don't think you can. This Thanos, obviously, if you throw a moon at this Superman, whatever. If Iron Man can survive it, Superman's really surviving a moon.
Yeah.
So I think Thanos gets the first shot, but I still think this cinematic Superman is unstoppable. So once you throw a moon at this Superman, he's just going to be like, oh, it's on. And then he's just going to stab Thanos' neck. Because unlike Thor, he is going to go for the head.
Oh, he'll go for the head. Yeah.
He's going to go for the head. You should have gone for the head. And he's like, oh, okay. So are you in agreement, or what are you thinking?
I don't know, man. Although Thanos does do the Power Stone first, I gotta say, I feel like he would still try to ultimately use that snap. Are we assuming that he knows that it's just a one-on-one battle with Superman to the death? If that being said, I think he goes for the snap.
That snap means it's the 50-50 lottery.
That's
the way it's been shown.
That's to our understanding.
Yeah,
that's to our understanding,
and that's what we have to base off of. We have to base it off our understanding.
Once
again, it's a cinematic version based off of our understanding of what we've seen they've done so far. If Thanos killed everybody, then we're like, okay, he obviously kills everybody in a snap.
So I know that he's super, super, super strong, and if it's a 50-50 shot, I say he does it. I mean, I think he knows, and he's very confident that he could take somebody one.
I don't think he thinks snap right away though.
No,
he's not a snap.
Yeah, that would be anticlimactic.
Once again, he let everyone else try to beat him up, and I think Thanos is cocky enough to keep on fighting it until he thinks he might need a snap. Like, everybody who fought Thanos got a couple licks in before he even I'm gonna snap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he went toe to toe with the Hulk.
He pulled the final stone out of Vision's head, and he's like, no, wrong. Splat, and then finally Thor's like, oh! He has the time to throw out the Stormbreaker, and yet Thanos is like, oh, you should have gone for the head. I don't think that snap is in time, and I don't think Thanos' instinct is to snap right away. If he were to, I'd definitely give it to you. I'm with you with that though.
Yeah, and
he has to think to do it right away. And in this scenario, I think Thanos is so cocky that he never does it. He never snaps first. If he snaps first, I definitely agree with you. So do we need to Rochambeau this? I would want to agree with you. I just think he doesn't.
I say Rochambeau. Right, kick me in the nuts.
All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. 2 for 2. I can't believe we had 2 draws and 2 wins for me. All right, so
that's not fair.
This game is rigged. DC wins. I'm a Marvel fanboy myself. I'm just saying this super cinematic Superman is vicious, man. He's a killer. He's a killer. He doesn't kill right away, but I think he hurts Thanos quick, and I think he snaps his neck. I don't think his go-to move for kill shot. If you throw a moon at him, I think he's gonna go for a step in it. I mean, Zod busted up a couple buildings with him, and he didn't throw a moon at him. You know what I mean? I think that steps up the level. All right, that's settled. I like it. Okay, this one's gonna be a mission-based one. Once again, mission-based ones are ones where we pit the two characters in a specific game or goal or scenario. And this one applies for you and me because I thought about this because we both loved the show How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
And we watched the show Friends.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we take that cast versus the other cast, and any of them who survives the Hunger Games. I mean, some of them will work together, some of them won't. I think right off the bat, the friends are closer. I think you have a little bit defiancy with Barney on the How I Met Your side.
Yeah.
He's as we've seen, he's got a little lone wolf syndrome. He loves his friends, but he likes to go do his own thing. Nothing wrong with that in the Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
But the friends are definitely closer. You know, Joey and Chandler are definitely sticking together. They're full ride or die buddies.
Bad boys for life.
Yeah. And Joey's physically, he's got some physical. They portray him as a physically strong guy. And Monica is super competitive.
She really is.
She's super competitive.
She's almost boyish in that.
Not just tomboyish. She's just vicious. She's like her and Ross are very competitive, and she's above and beyond too competitive.
I agree, but I've also seen how Lily can get.
Yes,
Lily is feisty.
Not only that, I do say Lily is also super conniving, and as Barney is too.
Yes.
When she gets that look on her face, and when you're on her list, you're out.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I will say, can we be in agreement that the first two people to die on both sides would be Ross and Ted?
I say Ted first. Ted's the most compassionate.
I'm not sure which one goes first, but I will say that those two on both sides are first ones to go.
I think Phoebe before Ross.
You think Phoebe?
Phoebe's stronger. She's shown to be stronger, but I think she's a pacifist at the version we see her majority. At the version of the sitcom of Friends, not her bad boy self that we saw previously. Like she has her backstory of being a kid on the street badass. I think she survives in that way. But I think Ross is competitive enough if his sister's still alive that he lasts just a little longer.
Ooh,
but let's just say, but let's say that group of three. I'll even say that three dies early. I think Ted definitely dies first.
Oh yeah, no, Ted's first. Yeah.
He definitely is going to try to talk his way out of that. He's not a physical guy, as we've seen. He can barely take a punch from a girl or himself.
Yeah.
Ted can't take a punch, is what I'm saying.
I agree, and you know what else Ted can't take is heartbreak. But that dude falls in love with anything.
There are three new ladies in the picture. Okay, side note. Who does he fall in love with first?
Phoebe.
You think so?
I think so. Phoebe's, she's got that little bubbly, cute personality. Mm. She's easily approachable. And let's not forget, she's an amazing musician.
Oh, she is not an amazing musician. But you make a note that he's into musicians.
Yes. Yes.
He's fallen in love with the chef before. For two different times in the season, he fell in love with the chef.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I think Monica is more like the actual mother of How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, but we all know that Ted always picks the wrong ones.
Good point! But he also goes for brunettes.
That is true.
Maybe he goes for Rachel. We were wrong. He goes for Rachel. Yeah, he picks the wrong one. He'll probably go for Rachel.
Regardless, he'll fall in love with her and want to make babies, run away, start a life together, and then end up murdered on the beach of the island.
Yeah. He's definitely last to pick up a weapon, and he's definitely getting this. And I think even in one of the episodes, he had the mace. And he swung it, and he broke some of the apartment from the Renaissance fair. So he's out. Ted's out first. Okay, we got to go back to the point. Ted's out first.
Ted's done.
You're thinking Ross next. I'm thinking potentially Phoebe. All right, let's say Ross. I'll concede. I think, yeah, let's give Ross next. Even though I think with Monica's competition, he'd want to stay in longer, but let's say he gets out next. Let's see who takes him out. Who would take out Ross easiest?
Ooh. I would say... Oh, gosh, that's really tough.
You know who I think?
Yeah.
Monica.
Really? Really? You're going to go with a little backstab there?
I think backstab. So
Wow.
She's so competitive, and that's her, in her mind, her biggest competition probably is her brother.
It's her weakness.
Yes.
Yes.
I think she can.
She'll come to terms with it.
She really will. She'll come to terms with it. Okay, so I'm with you. Now Ross goes next.
But then, okay, so we got Ross out of the way. Who's going to be next on the How I Met Your Mother? Who's the next week?
No, it doesn't have to be on one side. I'm just saying the order.
Oh, it's order.
Okay. It's Hunger Games. Remember, like it's whoever goes.
Okay.
You know, until we get to the final survivor.
I am, gosh.
He said, "Gosh."
Gosh, gee willikers. I'm at a loss for words because even though I watch Friends, I'm kind of biased with How I Met Your Mother.
am.
I'm gonna say I want to kill off another. Friends.
There's more of them. I'm biased to How I Met Your Mother as a better show for me too, but I'm going to be fair because I'd rather choose the best person to win and who would win. And when I say would win, I don't mean like the instrument. A woodwind instrument,
not like an ocarina.
Ocarina. All right, fair enough. An ocarina. I have the tattoo. That makes sense. The reason why I was going to say Phoebe, and I thought Phoebe before Ross because of the competitive thing, but I thought Phoebe next because she's generally a pacifist. She's aggressive, but she's generally a pacifist. And I think with that hesitation, someone can kill her. I think Marshall could take her out. I think Lily would definitely take her out.
Yeah, or Chandler. He might get tired of hearing
her play
Chandler's
the only reason why I think Chandler's still alive is because Monica's going to protect him until the very end.
Oh.
But let's get to that
like
to a later
little
point.
PETA. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's a PETA. That's a good point. I think he's the PETA. He is definitely the PETA to her...
To her hummus.
Yeah, what's her name?
Starfire. No, I really
Jennifer
don't
Lawrence.
know.
Not Miss
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to look it up.
She's the mockingbird.
She is the Mockingjay.
Mockingjay.
All right, I'm going to Googs it right now.
In case you didn't know, I'm not really a big Hunger fans. Or
Hunger fans? I'm not either. Katniss. I didn't even have to look it up. Sweet. I got halfway.
Cumberbatch.
Everdeen or something like that.
I was close.
Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so let's get back to the point. We have... okay, so you think Phoebe too?
Yeah, I'm all on board.
Let's get a move.
Yeah, no, she's
so let's move. We're moving
right along here.
Let's move right along here. Monica's good with a knife, so I'm definitely thinking she's gonna. She's a chef. Yeah. She's competitive.
No, she's definitely one of the last.
She's one of the last. Who else we got? I think she's gonna protect Chandler. Who else? So Rachel. Rachel.
Rachel can be very feisty and competitive.
Yeah, but I think she's so girly girl in this scenario. She doesn't play sports.
Yeah.
Or she's very active. She's got to be next. She might be even before Phoebe.
And I think, I think Lily kills her. I think Lily befriends her and then ultimately betrays her.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Because that's what Lily does.
Yeah, I'll get you. I'm with you.
We all saw what she did on the show.
Wow, so far we pretty much have the whole cast of How I Met Your Mother minus Ted, who's obviously the third wheel. Oh, man. You know what I even didn't think of? Shabatsky is good with guns. Oh, man.
Oh, so she's going to be one of the last there.
So Robin and...
But you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Interrupting Cal.
Go ahead.
I think ultimately we're going to get two with in one little setting with Monica and Chandler. I think they're going to Jurassic Park it and end up...
Okay.
And they're going to end up killing... I would say Lily and Marshall.
Who?
Monica and Chandler.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Monica and Chandler are going to end up killing Lily and Marshall in a Jurassic Park type thing because we all know Marshall can't fight.
Marshall can fight!
I don't think so.
No, he's done it. Okay, there's an episode, and I love that I get to quote this as an episode. So Barney and Ted pretend to fight to impress girls at a bar, and they punch each other. Actually, technically, Barney punches Ted, and then he punches himself in the nose. And they come back, and there's the bartender from Mad TV, Will Sasso.
Yeah.
And then he thinks, he's so crazy, he thinks that they fought together to beat up the preppy guys. But in fact, only he did it. and then to defend them, Marshall beats him up.
I think I've forgot about that.
And then he also wrestles his brothers. He has a montage.
Oh, yeah, and they're all bigger than him.
Yes.
You know what? But
he's a fighter. He kills Chandler for sure.
But does he even get near them?
Okay.
If Monica throws knives?
This is what my thought is. This is my play out in that battle of couple versus couple. I think Marshall kills Chandler. Mm-hmm. Monica gets revenge for Chandler by killing Marshall. Mm-hmm. At that point, with Lily heartbroken, Monica still gets the advantage and kills Lily as well when she kind of mourns in that second.
Okay.
Kills Marshall. So I'm still with you.
I can deal with that.
I still think it happens the way you did. I just think that Marshall definitely kills Chandler.
Chandler.
He's a big dude. I mean,
I kind of wanted to see who's got the better unknown job, Chandler or Barney.
Well, you definitely know what Barney does by the end of the season, which is great. Chandler changes his job eventually, and he gets into advertising. But that first job is, I can even barely remember. It's some kind of analytic job.
Yeah,
It took him to Oklahoma at one point. But yeah. Okay, so what this really comes down to, which I love now, is Monica.
Jabotsky and Monica.
Yeah. Robin.
Yeah.
Robin versus Monica.
And Monica.
Okay, let's break this down. In the Robin versus Monica, I'm going to start off with Robin because we've been talking a lot about Monica so far. Robin, definitely good with guns.
Yes.
I will also say in her backstory, her dad drops her off out of a helicopter into the woods.
Oh, yeah.
And she has to survive 24 hours. And she comes back with a bunch of carcasses and survived healthy. So she's already been through a Hunger Games scenario.
Yeah, exactly. Up in the Great North.
So that's what she's got going for her. And then Monica is so competitive to the end. She'll take whatever means it takes to win. But she is still a normal person. Mm-hmm. I think Shabatsky is more of a killer. I mean, in this scenario, we had Monica kill a lot of people already. But I think toe-to-toe, face-to-face, when they do eventually find each other, if Robin hasn't already taken cover and camouflaged herself or hidden in the trees, even if she doesn't catch her off guard by surprise, I think Robin still has the advantage in hand-to-hand or even in rifle range or gun range.
It is a weapon, but let's say that this is coming down to the wire and there are no more ammunitions and it's just straight
bow and arrow? Hand-to-hand? Just straight hand-to-hand?
Hand-to-hand.
Okay, let's think about that.
Hand-to-hand, Monica and
bring it up.
And Robin. Okay, so I would dare say that... Okay, obviously Robin's a better fighter. Monica will probably throw some whale scratches, girl thing. Maybe she gets a little eye action.
Okay.
And... I would say that Robin kind of Mayweathers it though. She weathers the storm.
Okay. She's got good defense.
Yeah, she's got a good little defense, little turtle defense. She rolls the shoulder and lures Monica in, and she hits her with a straight left.
Okay.
Overhead right. Out for the count. Picks up a rock and bashes her face with it.
Okay. Whatever it takes it down to, I think Robin wins. I forgot how lethal she is as a character. Yeah, she's shown to be very lethal in various scenarios, and she's not emotional as Monica. She has cried, but it takes a lot for her to cry, and usually it's about her dad more than anything.
Yeah,
and her dad's not in this picture.
Or seeing Ted with somebody else.
Yeah, but that was not until the very end when she achieved her goals. I mean, we're talking about Prime Robin here.
Okay.
Prime Robin. And Prime Monica, too.
I forgot the little nickname they gave her. When she
for
was
Monica?
When she was a little pudgy.
No, but I love that fancy. That is great. Okay, Robin wins. All right, look.
Yeah.
We have tie. No tie. No tie.
No kick in the nuts today.
No kick in the nuts today. All right, this is another good one for you, Josh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chewie. I see the toy. You're fine. All right, this is another good one for you, Josh. Speaking of Chewie, this is Han Solo. This is a plain old one. This is a plain old versus. So once again, they're on the island. Anytime it's a plain old versus, they're on the island.
Okay.
So they're on the island.
On the island.
Han Solo versus Star-Lord.
Oh, man. I can't turn my back on my boys now.
Why do you have to go into an accent?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
So with that being said, we know where I'm leaning. To the left.
To the Marvel?
Yeah, I'm leaning.
Marvel's
Marvel.
left?
Yeah, Marvel's left. Marvel's.
How's Star Wars right?
I have no clue.
All right, go on.
So I'm gonna go with Star Lord.
Start for your reasons. All right. Give me. Sell me on this idea.
Yeah. You know, the dude is an underrated genius. I think he's
Underrated genius.
Yeah, underrated genius.
All right. You're not selling me on that part, but okay.
I think of myself as an underrated genius.
Once again, from what we've seen in the movies, they see the other guy as the enemy, but they only do what they normally would do. So, is he going to challenge him to a dance battle?
No, but if you really paid attention, is Star-Lord is really good at hit and running. He's really good at getting in some licks and getting the hell out.
That's true.
He's very wily, he's very Jack Sparrow-ish.
Oh, no. That's not a good reference.
Yeah. you don't know why he's still alive, but he's still alive.
I hope that's just because you want to do that impression.
Yeah, no, it really was.
That's fine if it isn't. Sure. Okay.
No, but the tools that he does have on hand, like that.
He does have more gadgets.
Yeah, he does have some really cool gadgets.
So he has that magnet gadget, that grenade,
gravity grenade.
He has the foot launcher booster things.
Yeah, and his guns are not just regular laser guns; they are actually elemental guns. So he's actually shooting off not only lasers, but like earth projectiles, wind, fire.
Does
ice.
he?
Yeah.
In the movies?
You know what? I don't know if they ever made mention of it. Okay. I'm gonna take that back.
So in the comics,
he's supposed to have it.
No, in the comics,
let's stop. Rewind. Okay, so his guns.
Because we could go comics on both sides, and it gets ridiculous on both sides.
Oh,
at that point.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
No, but we all know what a badass Han Solo is.
Sometimes.
Oh, what do you think?
Okay, I'm pretty much in agreement with you. I think Star-Lord right away has more gadgets. Han, he does shoot first, as they say, but he also does they both do a lot of talking. I think this is more interesting. I think this is more of a verbal battle first than it is even before it gets to a point of shooting each other. Like, Han's going to just be cock of the walk, and then Star-Lord's going to be immature comebacks. And then Han will probably shoot first, I think. But, I think Star-Lord, and let's say this is the best version of him, he's still part half ego.
Yeah.
I think he can tolerate some laser shooting.
I think so.
Maybe not. It hasn't been shown, but he's obviously durable to a certain level because he can hold an Infinity Stone.
Exactly.
Partially. And he has more gadgets. I don't think Han comes out of this in any really good scenario.
This episode is really going to be short.
Well, not episode, just this battle. I can't think of a good reason where Han Solo pulls out of this. I mean, unless he had Chewbacca on his side, then that might be something. But without Chewbacca, I don't think Han's a great aim, to be honest, either. Unless it's point blank range when he's next to Greedo.
Yeah,
he's not a great. I don't know if he's been proven to have great accuracy.
Maybe it's the way the guns are made. Maybe they have a bend in the.
I think it's the way he holds the gun. He holds it kind of limply, as a lot of people make fun of. I love Han Solo, but I'm gonna have to go with Star-Lord as well.
Oh man,
I'm with you.
Nice.
All right. No, I mean there's no argument. I think we just came to a quick agreement. Works for me.
Oh, hello. So I've got one off the top of my noggin. Let's do a regular versus, shall we?
Okay, it's a plain old versus.
It's a plain old versus. Just plain old versus. And we're going to do a mercenary verse. Mercenary verse.
Mercenary verse. Okay. Nice.
All right. So this is going to take place in double-sided DC universe.
Okay.
So
listening.
Who's going to win?
Sure.
Deathstroke.
Okay.
Deadshot. Two guys with good aim.
Who carry a lot of weapons on them. They both carry a lot.
Yes.
Well, I'll say this. Deathstroke carries a lot of weapons on him. Deadshot usually carries his favorite weapon.
Yes.
Like a rifle. So there's more weapons on one side so far. But Deadshot might be a better aim?
I dare say that Deadshot is a better aim from even further away.
Yeah. I mean, even the fake Will Smith version does that weird automatic Terminator eye thing and bounces off a shot.
That ricochet.
I'm sure we're going... Are you saying comic version of that?
I'm going to go with...
Because there's not a real Deathstroke.
Yeah, there's no cinematic. It's only
there's a
television.
TV, yeah.
Let's go with comic book.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with comic book.
This is hard because they're both pretty overpowered.
They're pretty over. Exactly. That's going to be a tough battle. And I think it's going to come down to CQC.
Okay.
So close quarter combat. Ultimately, I'm probably going to have to go with... Deathstroke.
I'm leaning toward Deathstroke too, because if they're just both on the island,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some cover to be taken, but if they just get teleported at the same time, I think Deathstroke has the advantage. One, he's I don't want to call him a poor man's Batman, but let's call him a poor man's Batman. He's more vicious. And obviously, he's willing to use guns, and he's got good hand-to-hand combat. He is already missing an eye.
Ooh, that could be a disadvantage.
So he's got some depth perception issues, maybe,
Yeah,
but he's grown accustomed to it. He's a great aim. His hand-to-hand combat is definitely better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you this: does Deathstroke? He's gotta been shot and still moved on, right? They call him
Yes.
the Terminator for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So but he can't take a shot to the head.
I don't think anybody can unless you're a superhuman.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Batman can. Not that he can take a shot to the head, but he would see the bullet coming somehow and always dodge it at the last second.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So, is Deathstroke that good to do that?
I don't think so. I
don't know, right? Now makes me think.
He's never had to deal with that.
They're on opposite sides of the island. They see each other. They're like, "There's my enemy."
Yes.
Deadshot is a dead shot in his name. He's got a clear advantage for the first at least for the first couple seconds before Deathstroke takes cover or can't even think about taking cover.
Ooh. So you're saying they're probably like on the beach, just
They're
outside
on the island,
just outside of the tree line.
No, they could be on the tree line.
Okay.
I'm saying Deathstroke can move in the tree, but does he have the initiative to react, to dodge? Is he Batman-esque enough where he can move?
I think it's going to be dependent upon the range. So if Deadshot is 100 yards out,
Let's say 100 yards out.
100 yards out, and you got to think that there is a time frame between the shot of the gun and the of the bullet.
Yes.
So
Well put.
So I think he's trained enough to hear that bang and instinctively just either drop or spin or like Michael Jackson moonwalk out of the way, whatever the hell he wants to do. But he probably knows his guns well enough to know the timing of something like that.
Okay, I like that.
I think he.
So you say he gets out of the way?
I think he gets out of the way of the first shot.
If you tell me he gets away, I think he kills Deadshot then too.
Yeah.
But if he can't get out of the way, I think that advantage goes to Deadshot right away.
Yeah, I do think he gets away, but I do also think that eye is going to be a hindrance.
All right, well, nice quickie. I like that. All right, Josh, here's this new category. It's called What's Betta?
Oh.
All right, what's Betta? Looking like Deadpool in real life.
Okay.
Birds included.
Okay.
Or looking like Beast from X-Men, but no powers in real life. In our real world. Not in their universe, but our universe.
In our universe, yeah.
Yeah, looking like a blue werewolf in real life.
You know what?
What's Betta?
What's Betta? What's Betta than Cheetah is the face of Deadpool. I'm gonna go with Deadpool because that's sympathy points, right? It's gotta be.
I don't know who's
Maybe.
giving you some... Okay, I get what you're thinking. I'm thinking if you go Deadpool, at least you're recognized as human. Not
Yes,
attractive
yes.
and pretty gross to the eye, unfortunately, to see like, as they call it, a human scrotum, walking around. That's not pleasant. And he found his love before that happened, so that's to his benefit.
That's true. He still looks like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, look at him. I think if you look like Beast, people will out to hunt you every day of your life.
But can he get a little bit of Dollar Shave Club going on and just?
But you're still blue.
But you're still blue.
You're still blue.
Blue skin.
But blue skin, I think, looks cool. I think you're going to be the hit with the anime club.
Yeah.
and weeaboos. I think they're going to like you. But I don't know if you can live your life like that.
I don't know, man. He might just start a trend, and everyone in WeHo might just start dyeing their skin blue.
I don't know, man. For me, what's Betta? Oh, my gosh.
You know what? I like that idea of the little trend out in WeHo. I'm gonna go with Beast now.
You look like Beast?
Just do the little the stubble Beast and Everyone's gonna want to be like you. Just throw on some Tommy Bahama shirts. That's cool still, right? No?
I don't know. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to do like an animation where you as Beast with a Tommy Bahama shirt and getting praise from other people. Like that's okay. Oh my god! I originally was gonna lean toward Deadpool just because at least you're recognized as human, and I think you don't get a lot of sympathy points, but I think people will at least respect your privacy.
Yeah.
I think if you're a Beast, you don't get your privacy. I think you're gonna be hunted down, but at least to being hunted down, there might be some celebrity with that. That might be nice. Get some attention before someone murders you for a game.
Yeah, I mean, you could get some animal rights activist girl.
But I don't think they're going to see you as an animal. That's the problem. I'm going to go with Beast 2. I'm with you. I'm going to go with Beast 2. All right. I mean, not that I had to be. I don't want to look like a walking scrotum. That's what it comes down to it. Or the topical graph of Utah on my face or whatever. Or Freddy Krueger. I don't want to. But if you're a Beast, you can wear whatever striped sweater you want. You can wear an ugly Christmas sweater if you want.
Oh, hell yeah. Your girlfriend just can't wear a yellow ball gown otherwise.
Or maybe it's appropriate. Oh, free Halloween costume.
There you go.
Damn, winning that one. All right, awesome. Back to the point. So I have another one for you. Mm-hmm. A plain old versus.
Okay.
So they're on the island. Black Panther versus Wonder Woman. Cinematic versions.
Ooh, the Black Panther.
Why did you sound like Dracula when you did it?
I don't know.
He wants to suck her blood.
To suck your blood.
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Nice.
You know what? I'm actually gonna have to turn my back on me baby and go with Wonder Woman on this one.
Every time you say you're a baby, I think the fans have to understand you're meaning you lean Marvel. They don't know you like I know you, but I get it. I get what you're saying. Okay, so you're saying Wonder Woman. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman, cinematic version. I think even though she's grossly underpowered compared to the comics,
for sure,
I think she's got the tools to take down Black Panther.
I question that. I'm to see it from Black Panther's side. Mm-hmm. He's wearing a vibranium suit. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much indestructible. I don't think Wonder Woman's even bulletproof in her universe, in the cinematic universe. Amazonians?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we see Amazonians literally take a bullet, like an old-fashioned bullet, no less.
Yeah.
A slow bullet, and die. She does have a great shield. So, good for her. She does have a lasso of truth, but in this fight, I don't think the truth is going to change much in this battle. What are you going to get him to confess that he's not going to confess already? And I as much as I love the movie Black Panther, there's a lot of things that they have that are just give-me's. They literally have Deus Ex Machinas happen all over. Like, his little beads on his arm that he normally has.
Yeah.
They do everything. Like, what don't they do? They can heal your back after a giant severe wound that can cure. What's his name from?
It's like a
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like an ex machina senzu bean.
Yes, but at the same time, Rhodey has to die with the same injury out of this guy. You know, one of those beats like, oh hey, in Black Panther we fix you, but in Civil War you have to use robot legs for the rest of your life.
Oh, sorry about that.
You are on the wrong side of the country. So I think with the beads that do almost everything, and a vibranium suit, and on an island, I think even that she might have more experience on an island, which I don't think it matters for Black Panther because that suit protects him from almost everything. I think the only way that Wonder Woman kind of wins is in Black Panther's hubris, similar to Baron Zemo. He'd have to take pity on her, and the woman would have to stab him. But I don't think it's that kind of Wonder Woman. In the comics, she would definitely do it.
Oh yeah.
But in the cinematic version, I think Black Panther's just too overpowered. He's overpowered in the comics too. But in this universe, I just don't know how Wonder Woman wins.
I think you forget that in the presence of a woman, he always freezes.
I think that's only with his girlfriend. Yeah, that was a horrible accent. But I think that's only to his girl. He had a crush
compared to Wonder Woman. He's not really that good looking.
I don't know. That's a preference thing, and despite that, when he's motivated, because they'll see each other as the enemy, as the target, I think Black Panther just goes right for it. Chases. I don't even think he has great strategy. I'll say this: as much as they say he's a great fighter, he's obviously lost a fight.
Oh yeah.
But he was depowered during that fight, and he just runs straight ahead, and his attack style is
beeline,
A
just
to
a
B.
beeline. Yeah.
So I think Wonder Woman has maybe a better advantage in hand-to-hand combat, but I think just Black Panther is just so invulnerable.
But I mean, if he is making a beeline, you don't think that she's going to counter and maybe
I think she's gonna
toss
counter.
his ass up in the sky and make him like...
But I still don't think that kills him. That's the
Oh,
thing.
we've seen him jump out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's jumped out of a plane, fallen to and landed like a cat.
When did Black Panther get so powerful? That is brutal.
I know.
I'm trying to lean towards.
I even think not that this is okay. This is a slightly different battle. I even think Captain America could beat this Wonder Woman in the cinematic universe.
Yeah, she's gross.
Because
powered.
Cap will use a gun because he has in the war. In the first Avenger, he uses a gun, but he stops using it obviously for the shield. And I think he's more clever in his combat. Like, we've seen him more clever in his combat.
Yeah.
I think Wonder Woman is more powerful, but I think as they get close, I think Cap has the advantage. I mean, he kind of held Thanos' hand.
Yeah.
He showed strength.
Yeah.
And they both have. I don't know. But either way, Black Panther wins.
Back to the Black Panther.
Yeah, he
Back
won.
To Black Panther.
I think he won. I don't know.
That new skin, man. Oh, that new. I'm sorry. That new suit that he's got. Oh my God, forget it.
All right, Josh. This segues into the next one for me.
All right.
Shuri from the Black Panther universe versus Doctor Strange. So this is a mission-based one. So back to that. So mission-based. Shuri versus Doctor Strange playing a game of Operation.
Oh man. That is good. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna go with Doctor Strange on this one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Only because I'm a little biased. I have a bit of a crush on her. On Shuri.
Okay,
yeah.
Sure.
Shuri.
Shuri.
Yeah. No. I think she's one of the brightest brains left in the cinematic universe right now. I think she is the smartest person.
Well, definitely left.
Yes.
I mean, Doctor Strange is no longer around in this scenario. Currently of this conversation, he's not currently around. I'm sure he'll be back.
So I think it's going to be a little hard for Doctor Strange to play
we're talking about the prime version of
that.
that. Playing a game of Operation between friends.
Between friends. I think if you were to look at the technological advances in Wakanda and how she's constantly
But the playing
tinkering
a game of
Oh,
Operation.
I know. I know. But there are angles, there are gaps and spaces that you're probably going to need to figure out mathematically before you're going in for your little tweezy weezies.
Okay.
And I think she's smart enough to basically assess everything before even going in.
I'm with you up until this point. And
Yes.
I'm going to bring up the Doctor Strange case in this scenario.
Okay.
Obviously, this is his game.
This is a forte.
This is what he's used to. And she's used to using these tools. A tweezer is probably specifically for his eyebrows.
Yeah.
I think Shuri is so far advanced that a game of Operation would frustrate her to not use technology to her advantage. And yes, she's precision, like when we saw her try to take out Vision's Mind Stone, and she's using the device. She's using this Minority Report-like technology to do so.
Yeah.
She's not using tweezers. She's not using like a hands-on tool a Doctor Strange would be accustomed to.
Yeah.
I think Doctor Strange has the slight advantage with experience and experience with the main game pieces tool with the human anatomy.
That is a good point, but how is Doctor Strange going to react when he gets that buzz and he accidentally hits something?
Well, how would Shuri react?
I don't know, but do you think he's going
to... I don't think he would, because he's cool as a cucumber. He puts on some Duran Duran in the background,
But okay, so are we talking Dr. Stephen Strange or Dr. Stephen Strange?
I think either one still handles the job. Because even if he has his mystic powers, okay, let's say Dr. Stephen Strange, as his abilities as Doctor Strange, I think it doesn't take away his experience, obviously.
Oh, yeah, you know.
He's had to play Operation in his day. I think he's going to have the experience. So he knows... Let's put it simply as this. So Doctor Strange is going to go for all the easy stuff. Or he knows the game well enough to know which he's going to be best at, which I think is going to be all of them anyway. But he knows where to go. Rubber band or wishbone. He knows which ones to go for. And I think that advantage is just enough to beat Shuri.
That is an astute finding of yours, but how are they going to determine who's going first?
Oh, and if they do, you know who's going to win? Doctor Strange. He's going to see he's going to see the outcome of the multiverse, and he's like, what things do I need to say in order to make sure I get to go first and win this game? I didn't even think of that. He's definitely choosing a universe where he won this game already.
What if it's a D&D dice roll though, and
I think
Shuri does it?
I think Shuri is too honest. She doesn't know the game well enough, so she's already at a disadvantage. I think Doctor Strange knows the game and can see the future. Dang, I didn't even think about that.
That's not fair.
Now it will just seem like he definitely knows when he's going to win and chooses that reality where he won the game.
Oh man. Poor Shuri.
Doctor Strange wins.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
All right. Cabbage here saying big thanks for making it all the way to the end. Wow. And listening to this new thing, another versus battle. Thanks to Josh for stopping by, helping make the episode move along, and adding to the humor. Subs and likes. Sharing is caring. If you have any other suggestions, leave them below. Really appreciate it. May the peace be with you.